Hello and welcome back to the channel as we get ready to take a look at the 2019 Georgia Innovation Dollar. A few housekeeping things though first. I have a release date, October 28th, will be the Sitkala Shah women's quarter, the last quarter for this year. And so I forgot to look at the calendar. Whatever the 28th is, hopefully by the following Monday, which would be November something, we will have that video. So we'll more on that later. Also, at the end of this video, we will be announcing our contest winner for our $25 tube of Missouri Innovation Dollars. So make sure you stay till the end. And also at the end, I'll probably do it after the giveaway. I want to show you what I found on the Mint website as far as the design ideas for the 2026 quarter, the 2026 dime, and the 2026 half dollar. Don't forget, in 2026, we're celebrating the, I don't even remember what it is, sesquicentennial or the 250th year anniversary of the United States. So stay tuned for all of those things. But let's take a look at the 2019 Georgia Innovation Dollar. The American Innovation $1 coin representing Georgia honors the Trustees Garden established by James Oglethorpe in the early 1730s. General James Edward Oglethorpe was a British soldier, member of parliament, and philanthropist who founded the colony of Georgia. He established the Trustee Garden in Savannah in 1734, 2 years after the founding of the Georgia Trust, the corporate body that governed the colony from 1832 until 1752. The garden comprised of about 10 acres to the east of the area settled at that time, dedicated to botany and agriculture. It reflected the scientific and commercial aspirations of the trustees and their backers in England. The growth and demise over the next 20 years reflected the realities of climate, geography, and the lack of people on the ground, as well as consistent support from London. The garden was to be modeled after the botanical gardens and other gardens at Oxford and Chelsea in England. The garden in Savannah also intended as an agricultural experiment station for the semi-tropical products, mainly silk and wine, that Georgia was to provide for its English sponsors and for the crown. The leaves of imported white mulberry trees were to feed the worms required in silk culture, and imported vines were to bear noble grapes. Other semi-tropical and Mediterranean products were to be grown as well, ranging from orange trees and capers to cottons and olives. The objectives of this experiment were not so much to develop an indigenous, I can't even read today, I apologize, were not so much to develop an indigenous economy as to use local labor, settlers, and indentured servants to provide staples and raw materials for goods to be further processed and consumed in England. So, looking at the back of the quarter, we can see that Emily Damstra was the designer. Her initials are circled there on the left. The sculptor was Michael Gaudioso, and his initials are circled there on the right. It says Trustee Garden. At the bottom, below that, it says United States of America, and up at the top from about 11 to 1 o'clock, circling the upper rim, it says Georgia. Now, the plants depicted here that are representative of the Trustees Garden are an orange tree seedling, sassafras, grapes, white mulberry, flax, peaches, olives, a young shoot that is too small to identify, I guess, over there off to the very, very right on the right-hand side of Michael Gaudioso's initials. So this is the 2019 Georgia Innovation Dollar. Excuse me. A couple things I'd like to mention. I don't understand, looking at the concept of this being an American Innovation Dollar, I don't understand why they went to something that is so obviously British and not American. This whole garden was created before Georgia was a state. This garden was created by, and I'm not mad at the British. I'm not mad. I mean, that was at the Revolutionary War, at all of that. That's way too far back in the past for me to be concerned about. But we're trying to highlight American innovations, and this is what Georgia goes for. And it's my understanding, I think I've said this before, that the states pick out their own topic or subject matter for the coin. Like I guess the state Congress or whatever, state legislature chose the direction they wanted the coin to go in, and so the state of Georgia chose this as their representation. And I just don't understand it. I can't believe that there's been no other innovation inside the state of Georgia since it became a state in 1788 that would better represent American innovation. Anyhow, that's my little rant. I apologize for that. Let's just move forward now and take a look at the coin under the microscope. Looking at this coin, it's a nice looking coin, I think. It fits my my inner necessity for it to be a cohesive scene and not just a bunch of random things thrown up there. I mean, I could. This is obviously a depiction of the garden with a hand planting another seed. And so I'm fine with that. It's not just random things thrown together. It makes sense. I think it's a nice looking design. I think that the designer and the sculptor did a good job. I just, like I said, I question what part of this coin is an American innovation and not a British innovation. And there's a difference. And like I said, I don't have anything like that's all way back in the past before my time. I'm not mad at the British. I don't want to sound angry about it. It just doesn't make sense to me that this is what Georgia chose, but it is. And it's a nice looking coin. It's better than some, not as good as others, in my opinion. And that has nothing to do with the artistic ability that went into it. That's not a knock on the designer, the sculptor. That's just my own personal preference as far as what I like to look at that makes my eyes happy. It's okay. It's okay. The artwork is great. Like you can definitely tell the difference in the plants, and you see what they were going for. So that part is awesome. But yeah, that's my opinion on the 2019 Georgia Innovation Dollar. Let us now, I guess, get ready for the giveaway. Hang on. Okay, here we are on the YouTube comment picker to give away our $25 tube of Missouri Innovation Dollars. We did 5 videos in August because we did one each week, and then we had the 1 week where we did that video about upcoming U.S. Mint products. So that was 5. It's going to check for both replies, and it's also going to filter out duplicate users. So that way everybody only gets 1 entry. Let me see what else we can change. Filter comment by date. Okay, number of winners 1. Where is the one where it lets me exclude? I was going to try to take my name out of it. Exclude users. There we go. Let me do this. So that I am not entered into the contest. And we're going to tell it to go get comments. And then we are going to tell it to start. And we're going to see who our winner is for our $25 tube of Missouri Innovation Dollars. All right, anytime. Awesome. Okay, so at Alhearn8589, you are our winner. I will leave a comment underneath one of your comments notifying you that you're a winner, but hopefully you've watched this video and you've seen that you are a winner. So anyhow, I want to thank you. Oh, hold on. So I'm going to notify you that you've won, and I'm going to ask you to email me, or if you watch this, just email me and give me a contact name and address for where you'd like me to send your quarters, and I'll get them out probably on Tuesday, hopefully on Tuesday. I'll get those, not quarters, I'm sending you dollars. $25 tube of Missouri Innovation Dollars. Notify me of where you'd like those sent, and I will get those out hopefully Tuesday. Now that we've done this, I want to thank those of you who were just here for the contest giveaway for watching. but I'd like to show you something that I stumbled across regarding the 2026 design ideas for some of the coins that are going to be changing designs for the year of 2026. So apparently they're going to do a Constitution quarter, and these are some of the design ideas for that. They have what appears to be 24 design ideas for the Constitution quarter. They're going to do a Declaration of Independence quarter, and these are some of the design ideas for the Declaration of Independence quarter. They're going to do a $50, and these are some of the design ideas for the $50. And they're going to do a dime, and these are the design ideas for the dime. Now, I know I just skimmed through these. I will leave the links to these pages in the video description down below. And that way, if you are interested in taking a look at those, getting a better detailed look, you can go down, click on one of the links and go to the video. Once again, congratulations to Al Hearn 8589 for winning our contest. We will have more contests in the future. Just stay tuned. And I think that's all for today's video. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. I'd like to invite you to still leave comments, criticisms, or concerns in the comment section down below, or email me if you don't want your comments to be public. That's also acceptable. My email address is in the description of this video. Al Hearn, the email address is in the description of this video for you to contact me about your shipping information. Other than that, I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and I hope that you all have a great week.